All right. So uh, we're going to dive into something pretty big today. Something that has everyone in the baseball world talking and worried, frankly.
Yeah, definitely.
Shohei Ohtani's shoulder, obviously.
Right.
Talking about his injury and then, what that means for the Dodgers World Series
Yeah.
chances. You kind of walk us through
Yeah.
what a shoulder subluxation actually is.
So essentially, the ball of the shoulder joint
Okay.
partially pops out of its socket. So think about your shoulder. It's a ball and socket joint, right?
Yeah.
And you have these ligaments that hold that ball in place. Now, when a force that's strong enough to overpower those ligaments comes into play, that ball can actually slip out. That's what we call a dislocation.
Got it.
And in Otani's case, it partially came out, hence the subluxation.
Okay.
So, it's not a full dislocation, but it's still incredibly serious.
Yeah. And imagine that happening, in the middle of a game.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
While you're trying to steal a base.
Mhm.
The intensity, the force involved, I mean,
And the adrenaline.
yeah.
I mean, in those moments, you're not really thinking about, potential injury. You're just focused on the play.
Absolutely. You're in the zone. And so that brings us to the question of, what kind of impact this could have in the long term on his pitching
Right.
and his hitting.
Right.
Because the shoulder is obviously crucial
Absolutely.
to both those actions.
For both. I mean, think about pitching. You've got this incredibly rapid, powerful overhead motion, right?
Right.
And that puts enormous stress on the rotator cuff muscles, the ligaments in the shoulder, and then you switch over to hitting. You need this incredible rotation, follow through. And again, you're relying heavily on those same shoulder structures.
Right.
So a subluxation like this, it can really weaken those structures over time,
Right.
leading to, chronic pain, instability, and even decreased range of motion.
Right. And it's not just, I imagine, the physical limitations.
Yeah.
Right. You have to factor in the mental impact.
The mental game is huge in baseball.
Yeah. Especially for someone who's, as talented as Ohtani, known for, his power and his precision.